it's Casey with Russo Resells. I am going to let you guys in on a little secret of mine, which is I am doing No Source September. My late mother passed away about 2 years ago, and her birthday is September 26th. So in honor of her and her birthday and her beliefs, I will be doing a No Source September to get caught up on my death pile. She was a firm believer that if you had an item for a year and you never looked at it, touched it, worn it, used it, then it was gone. It was out of your door to the donation center. And I agree with her. I think that that is a great way to look at things and to minimize the things that we have. As a culture, I believe that we are so more focused on things than people and experiences. And for me, that was a big lesson that she passed down to me and that I want to continue. So I have decided not to source this September and to focus on my death pile because I have about five to seven overstock bins that need to be done. So 3 of them are over at my dad's house. Like I said, he does photography for me, and I have about 4 over at my house. So I'm constantly working on them, and he is constantly working on them, which is fantastic. And I hope by the end of September that at least half, if not all, of my death pile is photographed and listed. Now we're going to get into the fun part of this video. I know that I started that trend the last video I posted, so I hope to frequent that phrase. So I am going to show you this giant bag. This giant bag. It's like half of me and it's filled to the brim. This bag is filled with items that need to be stain treated. And I do have another smaller bag that needs to be, like, some garments need to be hemmed and they need to be altered or this or that. These specifically need to be stain treated, and I hope to work on not only these but the other ones throughout September to get them up and listed. And mind you, for all of these items, I do not have to stain treat or have to hem them. However, I think that it is doable and I would like to do it so I can get a better return on these items. So let's go ahead and get started. This first one is my consignment client's item, and it's like this beautiful black beaded blazer. Really, really gorgeous. And it comes with a matching maxi skirt. So this right here, beautiful, like a very evening gown. And I know that either the skirt or the blazer, was not prepared for this one. Oh, right here. So as you can see on the blazer, it does have like a couple marks. So I'm hoping to just get out a wet wipe. This is, I believe, just polyester. And I think that if I get out a wet wipe and just wipe it down a little bit, those stains will come out. It seems like they're very surface and they haven't really seeped into the material. So let's hope that is the case. Then the next item is this Huck Fishing just utility shirt, and I believe when I photographed this, you can't really see it, but there are some spots on it that I do want to try and get out. I think it's more visible when I put it up into the light. These I just got at a new thrift store to me. They are new with tag Chico's Capris. And I didn't notice when I got them, but they do have a small spot on the back side. See, I can't even see these ones either. This is so bizarre. But I know that these have, oh, I found it. It is so faint. You probably can't even see it on camera. There it is. Just a very, very faint spot that I'm hoping to just run under hot water with some stain treatment. Oof, there's a little spider on this one. We live on 3 acres and we are surrounded by trees and just a bunch of nature, and spiders and mosquitoes and snakes are always ever present. So that one was a little tiny one and I killed it. So that's not an issue. It was scary for the first few months that I moved here, and now I've kind of gotten used to it a little bit. Now is this Lauren Ralph Lauren. This is a 3X and it's silk blend, and it does have some staining on the front right here. So not even staining, just some stuff on it that I need to get off. Like I said, I'll try a wet wipe and see if that works. But I just think that this is such a capsule piece. That's why I am willing to put in that little extra work. Now this garment I had showed in a thrift haul. It is this beautiful Lily Pulitzer lace eyelet detail dress. And when I was photographing it, I always photograph the lining of the dress. As you can see, it has this lining. And I did notice that it had these spots on it. It does look like blood, unfortunately. So I am going to try to get the oxy out. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put these items in the washer or dryer. I am just going to hand wash them in the sink and hope that they come out. Now, I did order this off of ThredUp. This is a really cute, cool, packable hood, zip-up sweater. And I did notice that it does have a mark. See, now that I'm looking at all of these, it's actually really hard to see. Oh, these are very, very small. I don't know if you can even see that. There's one right there, and there's another right here. And like I said, I'm just going to try to hand wash those out in the sink. The next item is the first time I've ever found this brand before. It's Golf, and I believe it's by Tyler, the Creator. It is these really cool pants. And they either have markings, yeah, it's just like very, very faint. I know that I'm being like kind of type A about this, but because this is pink right here, I just want to see if I can get any of those just small spots out so I don't have to disclose anything in the listing. This is a Skims item, so I already have this listed. And I have it listed disclosing the spot on it, but it does have a spot right in the middle. Gosh, like, why can't I see any of these? It's like, it's also very, very faint. So maybe you'll be able to see it if I put it up like this. It's right in the middle. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. And I want to see if I can get that out, just so I can sell it at a better price or at the price that I already have it listed. This shirt I found in the bins. It's called Cibelle and Cibelle Sorrel. And they do have a lot of capsule pieces. I know that this has a stain somewhere. I think it is on one of the sleeves. Oh, it's this little tiny thing right here. Like I said, I'm being very type A about this, but I like to send out my items knowing that I've disclosed all the flaws or I have tried my best to fix all the flaws. So, this next one is this Lauren Ralph Lauren RLX, so that's their sports line, and it is this really nice cowl neck stripe sweater, but it also has some faint faint marks on the bottom. I don't know if that's coming off on camera, but I'm going to try to get those out. This does have washwear and it is pilling a little bit. And I did mention in that video, I'm probably going to see if my mother-in-law would like to try this on because this is very her style. Now, the rest of the items are, I didn't even realize I had put these in the bottom of the bag, but they're all figs. So, and they're all black. And they just need to go into the washer to be washed because they do have so much fuzz on them from, I'm sure, as you can see, it's from other garments that I've had in the bag. So I had 2 tops, I have a pair of pants, another top, another pair of pants, another pair of pants. I love selling figs. I know that they have dropped off in resale value, but if I can find them for $10 or less and flip them for $20 to $25, that's great profit for me, and it's a great deal for a healthcare worker, which we love. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pull this thing up here now. Another pair of figs pants, nice utility pants. Another figs top. This is great. Be able to do a whole thing of laundry today, and I did one yesterday too. So then another pair of figs leggings, another pair of figs pants, very nice. And I did mention my littlest sister, so I have 2 sisters, and the littlest one, she's not so little anymore. She just turned 20, which was really a sad day for me. That just means I'm getting older. And she is going, or she's looking into going to radiology school. So I am trying to keep some of these sets for her. Another pair of figs. Let's go ahead. I keep on having like these little itches near my nose. So it's really frustrating. Okay, finally, we're getting down to the 3 items that are not figs anymore. And I do apologize if my screen is moving. I record on my laptop and it's right on my desk. So I touch my desk and you could tell it moves a little bit. I will try not to move my desk as much as possible. I did have my husband order, I'm just looking at it right now, a mounted camera that connects to my laptop so it can be on the wall instead of on my desk. So once he gets that set up, then we will not have that problem anymore. This next one is a Lily Pulitzer. It was from the Boutique by the Box video I did. They did go ahead and black out the name, but I photographed this and I was just about to do measurements, and I noticed that the lovely people who, you know, damaged this out, they wrote in marker on this, and it's not like it totally ruined the garment. It kind of did because you can faintly see it through on the other side, but I am going to try to put stain remover on that and throw it in the wash with those items and then hang dry it, and hopefully that does come out. Oh, then I have these. Oh, this is my first time finding Cotopaxi, and these are just nylon pants, and I believe they just have some dots on them, or that stain in particular, and I will put some, like I said, stain lifter or, you know, stain treatment on that and throw those in the wash with all of the rest of those items. And then these are just American tall pants, and they had a lot of fuzz on them, so I am just going to put those in the wash also and hang dry them. Those are all the items I hope to work on in September. I'm probably going to do a load of laundry today. Like I said earlier, I'm going to my dad's house to pick up items that he's photographed so I can get those measured and listed. For those of you just joining me here on this channel, I did recently inform you all that I have a goal of listing 10 items per day on Poshmark and eBay. And so far for the month of September, I am perfect on eBay with my listings and I am 5 short on Poshmark. So I am going to definitely try to get more items drafted, measured, listed, so I can go ahead and hit those goals for September. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you like this video as much as I liked making it. Please go ahead and like and subscribe and follow for more. Until next time.